She's been sending you mixed signals. And the confusing part isn't that she's cold, it's that she's sometimes warm. Sometimes deeply warm. And then nothing. You probably think she's playing games. You probably think she's not interested. Most guys walk away at this point and never find out the truth. The truth is quieter than that, and a lot more interesting. When a woman genuinely likes you, but hasn't decided whether you're safe enough to show it, her behavior doesn't look like interest. It looks like distance. It looks like walls. It looks, sometimes, like she doesn't care at all. But there are patterns, specific, almost invisible patterns, and once you know what they are, you can't unsee them. Here are 7 signs she likes you, but she's protecting her ego while she figures you out. The first sign is that she notices things you never announced. She knows your coffee order from 3 weeks ago. She remembers that offhand comment you made about your father. She brings it up casually, like it's nothing, but you never told her twice. You only mentioned it once. People don't memorize details about people they don't think about. She's paying attention. She just doesn't want you to know how much. The second sign is that she teases you, but only when others are around. One-on-one, she's measured. She keeps her cards close. But put her in a group setting, and suddenly she's poking at you, making playful jabs, laughing at your reactions. This isn't cruelty. This is cover. The group setting gives her plausible deniability. If you respond, she can pass it off as just joking. If you don't, she hasn't risked anything. The ego stays protected. But the interest? That's right there in the open if you're watching closely enough. The third sign is that she goes quiet, right when the conversation gets real. You're talking. It's going well. Then you say something slightly vulnerable, something genuine, and she pulls back. Shorter responses, safer topics. Most men read this as disinterest. It isn't. When a woman who doesn't like you gets uncomfortable, she finds a reason to leave. When a woman who does like you gets uncomfortable, she stays, but she retreats inward. She goes quiet because she doesn't know what to do with the feeling your honesty just triggered. She's still there. She's just processing something she wasn't prepared for. The fourth sign is that she checks your reaction before she laughs. Watch for this one carefully. When something funny happens, a joke, a scene in a movie, anything, her eyes move to you first, before the laugh fully lands. Just a quick glance, almost imperceptible. That glance is her checking whether you're in the same world as her, whether you find the same things funny, whether you're someone she can be herself with. It's one of the most intimate things a person can do without realizing it. The fifth sign is that she gets slightly cold after a moment of warmth. You had a real conversation. It was genuine. She laughed in a way that felt unguarded. And then the next day, she's distant, quieter, maybe even a little short with you. This pattern confuses men more than anything else, and it makes them back off, which is usually the wrong move. What you're watching is someone recalibrating after revealing more than they intended. She opened a door. She wasn't ready for it to open. So she closes it again. Not because she doesn't like you, but because she does. And that scares her. The coldness after warmth isn't rejection. it's almost always proof that the warmth was real. The sixth sign is that she asks questions she could find the answers to elsewhere. She asks what you're doing this weekend. She asks about your opinion on something she clearly already knows about. She asks questions with obvious answers just to have a reason to be in the conversation. This one is subtle because it looks like small talk. And she knows it looks like small talk. That's the point. She can always say, "I was just making conversation." The ego doesn't take any damage. But she's still circling you, still finding reasons to be near your orbit. The seventh sign is the most important one, and most people never catch it. She treats you slightly worse than she treats everyone else in public, but slightly better in private. In a group, she might ignore your comments. She might not laugh at your jokes. She might seem entirely uninterested. But get her alone, even for 2 minutes, and the tone shifts completely. She softens. She makes eye contact that lasts a beat too long. She listens differently. The public distance is strategic. It's armor. If the people around her don't see that she likes you, then her pride is safe if it doesn't work out. She can't be embarrassed if no one knew. But she can't fully hide what she feels when the audience is gone. Here's the deeper truth that ties all 7 of these together, and this is what most people never say out loud. Ego protection isn't a flaw. It's not manipulation. It's not a game. It's what intelligent, self-aware people do when they care about something fragile. She's not protecting her ego from you. She's protecting it from the possibility that she was wrong about you. The moment you make her feel safe, genuinely, consistently, quietly safe, the wall doesn't fall dramatically. It doesn't crumble in a scene. It just stops being necessary. She stops maintaining it. And one day you'll notice that the distance is gone, and neither of you quite remembers when it disappeared. That's how it actually works. So if you're seeing these signs, don't push, don't perform, don't try to call her out or force her hand. Just stay. Be consistent. Be someone who doesn't flinch. The patience isn't weakness. It's the only move that actually works.